Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's class we're actually going to take it really chill, and we're going to do yoga for that time of the month when probably the last thing you actually want to do is move. And I think sometimes it can be quite difficult to motivate yourself to do exercise, especially, you're not feeling your best. But I found that gentle movement, it can actually be quite beneficial. For me personally, I get a lot of lower back pain and just kind of a lot of pain in the middle region, I guess, like tummy and back and kind of in the hips as well. So I always find that sometimes some gentle stretches can really help just ease the tension without, being anything too strenuous at all. But grab yourself a cushion because we're going to make this really restorative. So it's going to be really chill, and obviously anything that hurts, please just come and relax if anything's too much for you. So we're going to get started in our child's pose. So for this one, take the legs as wide as you can and just let the chest and the belly fall down towards your mat. Let the belly just collapse in the middle. Don't worry if it's bloated, just let it hang loose and don't hold anything in. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Maybe you want to wiggle your hips a little bit from side to side just to stretch them out, or maybe you just want to stay still. Just rest your forehead to the floor and just let your arms relax down. Then when you're ready, we're going to shift the weight slowly as you want to, all the way to come and lie down on our front, propping up onto the elbows for our Sphinx pose. Pull the shoulders back and push the chest forward slightly. This should feel like quite a nice release, opening up the hips, but also just loosening off the lower back. Don't worry about making this the perfect form or anything like that. This is just about relaxing into it and just loosening off our muscles and hopefully any cramps that we may have. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And then coming all the way down onto your mat, we're going to bend one of our legs in. It doesn't matter too much which side you do first. Then we're going to reach that same arm all the way back and gently pull that leg closer, our heel closer to our bum for a gentle quad stretch. Forehead comes down towards the mat. Staying here for one more deep breath. And then releasing the hand and the foot and switching legs. Bringing your other leg and bending your knee, bringing the heel towards your bum, and then reaching back with that same arm and gently just pulling it closer to you. Head towards the floor. And stay here for 2 more deep breaths. And then release the hand and the foot all the way to the floor, and slowly push your way all the way back to your wide leg child's pose. Toes touch and sink the hips all the way down to the heels. Forehead and arms coming down to relax onto the mat. If you want to make it a little bit more restorative, you can always bring your cushion in the middle, in between your legs, and just rest all the way down. This is a really nice one, particularly if it's sort of day 1 or 2, where it's a little bit more intense than the rest of the time. And then slowly rolling your way all the way up, sitting onto your heels, removing your cushion to the side, and then sweeping your legs all the way forward. I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing, but wherever you want to stay on your mat is perfect. So stretch your right leg out and bending up the left one into bringing the foot to the inner thigh. You can do this without a cushion, or you can place the cushion onto your right leg. We're going to inhale to lengthen tall, pressing the fingertips into the floor. And then exhale, fold all the way towards that right leg. If you're really flexible or your hamstrings are really open today, you may be able to take your head all the way down to your cushion. But if not, it absolutely doesn't matter. Just go to wherever feels nice, using the cushion to support if you wish. If you want to bring the hands down to the side instead, you can. And if you want to really round the back to just release off the spine and any tension, then absolutely do so. And then slowly rolling up as slow as you can, making sure there's no pain anywhere and it's really gentle movement. And switching the legs, so extending the left leg out, bringing the right knee, bending the right knee and bringing the foot to the inner thigh. Maybe grabbing your cushion, placing it on your left leg. Inhale to place the fingertips down to the floor and to lengthen tall. And then exhale to fold all the way over that left leg, bringing the hands to either the toes or to the side of the mat. And then bringing your chest down as far as feels nice, maybe rounding up the spine. Three more deep breaths here. And then slowly rolling all the way up, putting the cushion to one side, and then coming all the way down to lay onto our back. Go whichever way feels nice, but we will meet lying down with our knees into our chest. And just rock them from side to side to just release off the lower back. Maybe taking circles if that feels nicer, or maybe staying from side to side. I like to take my legs a little bit wider when it's this time of the month, just to give a little bit more space into the muscles and into the lower back, but just do what is right for you today. And then stretching the left leg, extending it all the way out and bringing the right one into your chest. Cross the right leg all the way over, sending it towards the floor, and look towards the right side for your spinal twist. Cactusing that right arm if you can. And maybe your toes and your knee go to the floor, or maybe they're just hovering. Take a big breath in and exhale, letting the spine gently release a little bit more, releasing any tension. If this is too much, you can bring both knees to do it together as a slightly less intense option. Then when you're ready, come all the way back to the center, extending the right leg all the way down and out, and bringing that left knee into your chest, hugging it in for a moment. And then taking it over to the left side for a slightly less intense option, bringing both legs in and taking them over to the left. Or just one leg down towards the left and then cactusing that left arm and looking towards the left side. So left knee on right side, maybe toes down to the floor or the knee, or maybe they're hovering. And then coming back to center, bringing both knees into your chest, rocking gently from side to side once more. And then taking it to our Shavasana. I'm going to give you two options here. So we can take the traditional Shavasana, where our legs are extended out, and you can grab your cushion and place it underneath your knees to make it slightly more restorative and take a little bit of pressure off. Or you can do option 2, which is what I like to take when it's the time of the month, is just place the soles of the feet together and drop the knees out to the side. So you're in your butterfly pose, your legs are in your butterfly pose. I like to place my hands on the bottom of my belly. It's completely optional, entirely how you feel. And then I like to just give myself a little massage on the lower belly where I usually hold a lot of tension. Gently just pressing and massaging out any tension. Take whatever you need to, but we're going to stay here for a few breaths. So just close your eyes and relax into the stretch. Seeing how you can soften a little bit more. And taking a big inhale through the nose. And an exhale to relax the muscles even more. And then gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe rock your head from side to side. And then come over to your preferred side. Using your head as a pillow for a moment. And making your way all the way back up to our seated position. Closing down the eyes and placing the hands wherever feels comfortable. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh that breath out. One more of those. Take an inhale through the nose. Opening the mouth and sighing the breath out. Then bringing your hands to your palms and heart center. Inhale, thumbs up to the forehead. And namaste. Thank you for joining. I hope that has helped with any cramps or any pain or anything like that you're experiencing, and your muscles feel a little bit better after moving a little bit. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in my next video.